Before we went on the air. Teb, how are you?
I'm doing great, Brian. Good morning.
I love to talk to fellow radio enthusiasts.
We were talking, I still listen to a lot of broadcast radio and listen to WGNS in the morning. It's still like AM.
Yeah. Well, it's now loud and proud and better than ever with our new transmitter down there. So good stuff there. But outside of the trustee's office, you do a lot of community work, and Journeys in Community Living is one of those.
It is. I'm fortunate to serve on the board of Journeys in Community Living, and we've got an event coming up. I'm just going to segue in. Middle Tennessee Electric and Sharing Change are our presenting sponsor.
Well,
and they've been supporters of this program for a number of years, and we're very appreciative of that, Brian, and all they do in the community. But Journeys in Community Living, for those of us who have been around for several years, used to be the Rutherford County Adult Activity Center.
Mm-hmm.
And we help individuals with disabilities, especially intellectual disabilities, expanding a little bit into helping seniors who have some special needs as we age. But we have an event coming up on September the 7th at the Saddlewood Farms out on Franklin Road. Going to be a really nice Saturday evening event from 5 until 8 o'clock, and would love for individuals to come. And we have sponsorship opportunities as well. And so you're welcome to call our number at Journeys at 615-890-4389, or go to our website, which is Journeys with an S, journeystn.org, to get more information on that event. And we have several sponsorship levels that we would love for individuals or businesses to participate in. And we've got some entertainment. We've got Pryor Baird is going to perform, and Lewis Bryce. That is Lee Bryce's brother.
Oh, okay. I wondered if they were related.
They are related, and they're going to be playing music. We're going to have a nice meal at the event, and music, and just time to socialize and support a great work at Journeys. And our emphasis this year from our fundraising, and this is our Partners in the Journey event, has been a luncheon in the past, and we've moved it to a Saturday evening just to give people a different opportunity. Appreciate very much the development staff and our board members that work on that. Ms. Sherry Morgan chairs that and has done a tremendous amount of work. But we're moving to a Saturday night event, and we think it will be very enjoyable and allow maybe some other folks to come and participate in that. But our emphasis for our fundraising is to help in our housing program, because we have a day program where we do job training for individuals that need job training and all kinds of assistance, but we also have a residential program. And so this is to help fund some updates to our residential programs to make our houses handicap accessible. And also, we own one home. Most of our homes that Journey has we rent. But we have one home over on Iris that we own. And so we're taking it and making it into a duplex. We had the space there. It was just kind of a large home, but this makes it much more usable and manageable to help our individuals to live more comfortably in that home. So it's a major renovation.
And gives you another
home.
Space,
gets us more space, and just makes it more usable. And so we're all excited about that, and we need help from the community to fund that, because as everyone knows, there's been some inflation in real estate all over, but certainly in our area. And when I say that, it really has impacted us, and so we want to get the most usage. And as you know, rents have gone up, and we are very appreciative of so many of our landlords that have worked to keep rents affordable for the individuals that we serve. But even doing that, those have gone up, and so part of this fund will also help us where we have to supplement the individuals, because they do from their income help pay their rent. But it has gotten to the point where it is very difficult for them to fund all the things that they need. So this will help us to be able to supplement some of those rents so that they can stay there and be comfortable, Brian.
So how many individuals are in homes, whether rental or the one home you own? Do you know an idea?
There's 40-something, I believe.
Really?
We serve about 120 people.
Okay.
And so I kind of know that number.
I thought it was 30 to 40.
Yeah, 30 to 40 in the home setting. And those are, that is right, they are a home setting. People have roommates and when someone's going to move in, there are visits. Are we going to be compatible? Do we get along?
Sure.
Because our goal is to make people happy and comfortable and live as normal, satisfying, fulfilling lives as you possibly can.
And they want to be as productive as they possibly can. Some of the best workers you'll ever find, honestly.
We have folks that you will see them at the car wash or at Kroger's. Some of the individuals are not able to work, but you might see them at the bank. You might see them out at the Dollar Tree. You might see them getting something to eat or out in the community. But we try to get folks out as much as they can doing activities that they want to do. Many of these individuals who are in our housing program have family support, but they want to live independently. That's their home, and they're proud of that. And it also helps, especially as parents might be aging, that these individuals already have their home, and so if their parents get to the point where they're not physically able or maybe they pass, that they have a place to go, because that would be a real challenge if you had a family member who wasn't able to completely care for themselves.
True.
To know that they're going to be safe and comfortable and that they're used to having a place. So some of our folks don't have as much support, but some have a lot of support. They'll go home sometimes to stay with family like anybody, but this is their house, their friends, their television, and they have a great time, and that is the goal. So it's not at all an institutional setting, but it's very much a home type setting. But we do try to take care of their medical and their nutritional and make sure that they're safe and comfortable.
Well, and everybody's needs are different. Their levels of income are different. The ability, transportation, I'm sure, is a big issue, with just making sure that they can get to the job or to their family, things like that too.
That is one of the largest programs we have and one of the kind of largest expenses. We have quite a large fleet of vehicles. You can imagine we're serving 120 folks, and most of them are out in the community every day. So between vans, some of those are handicap accessible vans, cars and vans, that's a large part of what we do. In the past, the emphasis in our journeys and the Partners in the Journey event has been to help on the transportation side. This year we're going to donate those, or we're going to use those money specifically to the housing side. But we try to help individuals be out in the community, because, Brian, we learned in COVID that staying locked up was not good for any of us emotionally, and that's true for the individuals that we get to work with at Journeys. And so getting them out, allowing them to get out and go places that they want to go and do events is a huge part of what our staff does. I want to take a moment, because I have the opportunity to serve on the board, but my hat's off to the staff, folks, because it's 24/7 that we help take care of individuals, and it's a great group of people from our executives to the DSPs, the folks who are doing the direct support staff, and I appreciate very much their dedication and their patience and their working to help people have a great life. It's not just, we're keeping you safe, and that's our. It's. I want you to, at the end of the day, say this was a good day. We had fun, or we were fulfilled, and that's they do a great job, and I appreciate them very, very much.
Ted Beatty is with us today. He is a board member of Journeys in Community Living, and their event is coming up on Saturday, September 7th. And is it called Raise the Roof, or did you change the name, or is it still Partners in the Journey or something like that?
It's been Partners in the Journey, but I think we did Raise the Roof because it's the emphasis this time
on music
is on
and the housing.
Is on the housing, because we are really working on that event. Or on that part of what we do.
Sure.
Because this remodel is a significant expense. Well over $100,000 expenditure on that. But it's going to part of it's going to make it better because it's a duplex. But it's going to be better because, as all of us know, kitchens sometimes just need to be updated. All of those things, and we're doing that.
And the accessibility of
it, absolutely, making the bathrooms safer, more accessible for handicapped. Because one of our homes is a medical residence where they have lots of the individuals we serve have some medical needs, but we have one home that has pretty significant medical needs, and so but we're working to make all of that, and as many of those we serve are aging as the whole population. We're all aging. Brian, we were talking about how long we've been doing what we do and how quickly that has passed. but we have individuals that we have served for a number of years who now have some mobility issues, and we want to continue to be able to serve them in a comfortable way. So lots of, and I've been associated. My dad served on the board of the Adult Activity Center almost back from its inception. So
I've had some mid-70s, I think?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And so I've been familiar for a large part of my life, and there's just some really exciting things going on at Journeys as we look to always have done a great job of taking care of individuals, but really making sure that we're expanding some things. We're making sure that we're doing things to make people's lives as fulfilling as possible, with real emphasis on that. And just, I think the future is very bright, and we appreciate the community's support, because it is an important work that Journeys does, because all of us have some challenges, but the individuals we deal with have some fairly significant challenges in having fulfilling lives, and to be able to do that and have the support that you need, and then for families to have maybe for their family member to live somewhere, or maybe just to be able to go during the day and have entertainment and stimulation and education and all of those things is a great help, not only for the individuals but for families as well.
Teb, I want to make sure we have time to go back and hit the fundraiser one more time, but are there volunteer opportunities with Journeys? I mean, a lot of people like to give back to the community, and are there opportunities for them to maybe help do that with Journeys?
There are something like we'll have some organizations that will help, but the requirements are there are not as many volunteer opportunities to helping with the individuals just simply from a safety concern, but there are lots of opportunities that can help clean up a yard, visit with folks, help do those type things. And so I would invite you, anybody can contact me at any time, but call Journeys at 615-890-4389 to inquire about that, or your organization. And we have groups that sometimes will make donations to us, or maybe have some items that we can use in our homes. We've had several folks who might be remodeling an office, but they had a nice they were using almost like a dining room table for a conference table, nice chairs, and they said, we're not using this anymore. It's really, we'd like to donate it to Journeys. They work great in our homes.
Sure.
A lot of times that furniture is a real or they're redoing some office furniture and some chairs and those things that they have donated. Those are great assistance to us.
So the event, Raise the Roof, Journeys in Community Living fundraiser. It is going to be held on September the 7th. That's a Saturday evening from 5 until 8 at Saddlewood Farms down on Franklin Road, with some great entertainment and opportunities to become a sponsor, corporate sponsorships, just to come to the event. Teb, what would be the best thing that folks could do to find out more about this fundraising event?
Like I said, there's sponsorships from $750 to whatever you'd like to donate, and then for individuals who would like to come and be a part of this, and we would love for you to be able to come, the best thing to do would be able to, again, call at the 615-890-4389, or go to Journeys, that's with an S, journeystn.org, and the events and all the information will be there for you to purchase tickets or become a sponsor. Or if you'd like to know more about Journeys, or if you have an organization that you would like for one of our staff or board members to come and talk to you more about this, we'd love to do that. We just want to be a part of this community as we serve the individuals in need in our area, in Rutherford and Cannon County.
Yeah. Journeys with an S, journeystn.org, where you can find more information. And Teb, as always, thanks for stopping in today.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate what you do. Thanks to WGNS and your communication to our community.
And Teb Beatty has been our guest here this morning. If you want to check out the podcast, we'll have it up shortly at WGNSradio.com. That's it for today. Hope you have a good one.
The Garden Patch Thrift Shop on Spring Street, across from the tall NHC building,